Kicking off hour 2 of a liquid lunch. It's Thirsty Thursday. I'm thirsty, but I'm slugging water because I'm a little under the weather today, but I'm going to try to kick it into gear for hour 2. Boom batter, the pocket ain't getting fatter. Not in the market. It's down 1,500 now. It was down 1,000 when we came into the noon top of the show. Now down another 50%. So there's a bloodletting going on out there, and I don't want to say Uncle JT didn't tell you, but I did kind of tell you. And it's got way more to go, believe me when I tell you. But Frank usually calls out when I'm wrong on this stuff. He joins me right now for some news of the day.
That's right. Well, so the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, General Milley, is apologizing for taking part in President Trump's recent photo op with a Bible outside of a church near the White House. So he made that apology in some remarks today. Now, this was a pre-recorded video commencement address that he made to the National Defense University. He just said simply, "I should not have been there." And it was him dressed in battle fatigues, apparently, that drew General Mattis to say, all right, this is the last straw. I can't be silent anymore. I have to speak out. And that was what prompted the Mattis criticism as well.
Wow. It's getting crazy. It's really getting crazy. You know, you got Nancy Pelosi and Chuck E. Cheese, as Curtis refers to him, you know, kneeling with the Kentes and the African garb and everything. And that's like the photo op, the mother of all photo ops. But now the Joint Chiefs are apologizing for, you know, I don't know. I get it, but I don't. You know what I mean? If the president wants to walk and there's an angry mob out there, you use your force to ask them to move. If they don't move, you move them. That's it. I mean, I come from a law enforcement family. I don't know, Frank, but I think it's getting crazy.
I think the reason that he felt, General Milley felt he should apologize was, I mean, usually you don't have the chairman of the Joint Chiefs in what's basically a photo op. Usually they're dealing with military matters, not PR stunts.
No, I'm saying I don't look at it, you know, if the president says, hey, I want to show some leadership. I want to show I'm not afraid to walk in the streets. I'm going to walk over there in front of the church and say a prayer. I mean, I don't think that's a photo op. Me, I would call my top generals and say, get the boys together. We're going to the church. Well, you know what I mean? And they walk over there with you. You're the president of the United States. People are supposed to respect that and move out of your way. I don't look at it as a photo op. I look at it as to his base of people. The way I saw it, he's saying, hey, all this craziness is going on. Keep your eye on the Bible. Keep your eye on your faith. It'll all get better.
When you talk about the president's base of people, that's a political calculation, and the military is supposed to be non-political.
But you know, I would say, you know, still, even at this time, the majority of Americans are, you know, in some kind of Christian faith. So you know, I'm not saying like his political base. That's what most of America is at this point. You know, for better or worse. I don't know if that's going to come on under attack next, or who knows. But I don't know. I think the whole thing's silly. Leaders should be sitting down and figuring out how to solve the racial inequality with measures that are smart and satisfy both sides, and stop looting and occupying cities. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I certainly agree with that.
All right. I liked Dr. Collier, Governor Collier. He's quite the guy. What did he get? Appointed as lieutenant governor, like for a shortened term or something?
Yeah. Well, he ran for re-election against another former guest of ours, Chris Kobach, and Kobach beat him in the primary, and then Kobach lost the general to the current governor of Kansas,
Laura Kelly, former Staten Islander.
Yeah, I believe so. I didn't know that she was a former Staten Islander until you mentioned that.
Pretty cool. He didn't sound that hopped up on saying anything nice about her, so I didn't want to kill her.
Well, I mean, she's a political adversary. I mean, he seems like he gets along with everybody.
Quick break, right back in a minute.